Watch this loser.
You beat me to the countdown. It's draft weekend in the NFL. I'm wearing my Cowboys cap. I'm a big Cowboy fan.
It's all right.
Like the draft so far. We're doing good. I'm waiting for someone to predict. We're recording this on Saturday, day 3 of the draft. We're still waiting for someone to pick Shedeur Sanders.
It's gonna happen, bro.
I hope it happens while we're recording. But yeah.
Do you want it on your team?
On our team,
Yes or no?
I don't think we need him. But
yes or no?
I don't think we need him.
Yes or no?
I feel bad for him at this point. I just want him to get drafted.
Do you want him or not? That's the question.
Sure. Shedeur, if you want to come to Dallas, we'll take you. I don't get to choose.
Yeah.
The point
He
is,
doesn't either.
look, we're here to talk about The Accountant 2 today. Welcome back to this In the Cloud podcast. Essentially, this movie was not on the radar as a movie that I want to talk about, but like then I watched it and I'm like, we gotta make a whole video about this. This was fun. The Accountant 2 is a sequel to The Accountant from 2016
One.
that nobody asked for.
Literally.
No, literally no one. Nick didn't even know The Accountant was a movie.
Not at all.
So the Accountant 1 starred Ben Affleck and Anna Kendrick in 2016. J.K. Simmons is in it as well.
But that's not what we're talking about.
I know we're talking about The Accountant 2. But essentially, I was just kind of giving the context. The Accountant, everybody watched the first Accountant. Maybe not Nick, but most people watched the first Accountant. It is
most people.
I know. It's the ultimate dad movie. Nick said it best. It's a 2 p.m. on a Sunday on AMC. And
I think it's worth a theater experience.
the first one. I'm talking about the first one now. It plays at 2 p.m. on
sure.
Sundays on
Even
AMC.
then.
Now, this one is worth going to see 2 p.m. on a Sunday in your local theater. I watched The Accountant 2. Had little to no excitement. Like, I was like, whatever this will be. And I had a fabulous time with The Accountant 2. Like, it was beyond my wildest dreams. I sat there and I was like, hey, this is really not that bad. It's pretty funny.
The joy of having no expectations.
It was like, this is not bad. This is funny. This is good. This is really, really good. Like, I was like, I'm having a great time. The movie is so well aware of the fact that it's a sequel that no one asked for. One of the first lines of dialogue between the two main characters, who are played by the brothers Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal, is like, haven't spoken to you in like 8 years. Like, they're like, they know that they're long far away, and it's made by the same director, but you get a very different impression from this movie. It is okay. Whatever we didn't realize we did wrong with The Accountant 1. We're just going to get rid of those parts. The Accountant 1, for all good it has like so much dark and like somber type of scenes that it tries to do that people are like you're dark to a point where it's cliche. And this movie's like, well, fuck it then. Like it literally, this movie, if you go to genres on Letterboxd, it should be action comedy.
Action, thriller, crime.
All right. Well, there's comedy in this too, because Jon Bernthal's character walks around in his underwear and he just makes jokes constantly. One of the no joke, Nick. One of the plots of this movie is Jon Bernthal's character trying to buy a puppy. That's like a subplot. His character is actively trying to buy a puppy because he's lonely.
And isn't it like an easy thing to do?
No, because he's trying to meet up with somebody for the puppy, and he's like, I can't. No, and he's like, I'll see you. No, like he's arguing with the girl on the phone. He throws his phone. It's just, the movie is loose. That's what I think a movie like this needs sometimes. It's loose. And this is, to me, classic case of what they call sequelitis, where you have a movie and it was well received, and Ben Affleck's getting
a check.
Getting a check to make the second one, and everybody's in because The Accountant 2 is going to sell more tickets than, I don't know, Two Brothers, like a new original. So you make an Accountant 2, and I think what I dislike the most about when you have these type of sequels is, okay, you made one movie, it was successful, now you're making another one. What are we going to get from it? And The Accountant 2 is yeah, we're making another one, but we're gonna do a good job. We're gonna justify this budget, and we're gonna justify you watching it, and because like I said, no expectations going into it. Had a great time. They crack jokes. It's funny. The action is simple. The action is simple. There is like some all-out war sequences in the back end of this thing, but like it's just. I'll talk about a movie that flows very easily. Like it's a it is such a 90s vibe action movie that you don't see anymore. I forgot J.K. Simmons is in this too. He's in the first one, but he's in this too. He dies. It's the first scene of the movie.
Tragic.
Yeah. Look, it's fun. The Accountant 2 is a great time. Also, chemistry is so important, and the chemistry between Bernthal and Affleck is teased in The Accountant 1 when they meet up at the end, because that's something about The Accountant 1. Super slow burning movie. And then there's like a 15-minute action sequence at the end, and then it's over. But it's a little bit more convoluted. This movie's quite straightforward. It's like, who's doing it? We're going to figure out who's doing it, and we're going to kill him. To me, like, the silver lining of this is you make a sequel, try to improve. Try to a little bit. Try to improve. I'm trying to think recent memory. The Lion King, live action Disney. Live action, but also completely CGI. What the fuck is that about? The Lion King.
You could say any Disney reboot. You could say that.
Yeah, like Lilo and Stitch live action. Stitch is still he's not real, but anyway,
that movie's gonna be good though. So
100%, we love Lilo and Stitch. Good. But the point I'm trying to say is,
imagine a live action Nemo.
Just fish.
It's only gonna be Darla.
Just film an aquarium.
When like in the dentist office, it's just gonna be Darla, like sitting there, real human, as they're trying to like jump out.
It'd be good.
Yeah. Good.
I'd watch it. I'd watch it on acid. Anyway, look, the point is, in the world of reboots, sequels, re-sequels, franchises, it's fun to see something. Somebody try
and just working in the end.
Yeah, but it's more than work. It's the effort. Like you actually tried to do something. How many like carbon copy movies come out like crazy? I'm terrified of Thunderbolts, which comes out this week, because I'm like, if this is carbon copy of the last 15 Marvel movies, it is such wasted opportunity. And The Accountant 2, instead of carbon copying the Anna Kendrick and first movie, this movie's like, no, fuck it. The two brothers were the best part of the first one. Let's just team them up and have fun. And they team them up and have fun. Like, think of two brothers who are very, very different people. Who one of them is this arrogant, I love to fight people just for. There's literally a sequence where Ben Affleck's character does like he does a line dance because he learns how to do line dancing in a bar. This is a sequence.
It's in the trailer.
It's an action movie. Yeah. But it's the way he learns. He's like, because he never done it before, so he does a dance. And there's a girl who like thinks he's funny. He's not doing it on purpose, but she thinks he's funny. And one of the guys is like, I don't know where you're from, but around here we don't steal somebody's girl. And then he's like, I wasn't. He's so like oblivious, but then the guy's like threatening him. So then he just looks at him and he's like, I don't think my brother was having fun, but he is gonna have fun now. He goes, why don't you hit me? So then fucking Jon Bernthal's character is like, hey! And, he flips it to him. And I'm like, this is it. This movie, that sequence summed up what The Accountant 2 is. Like it is the perfect two people, opposite ends, that have to work together, that are brothers, so there's love there, but at the same time they're like, I'm gonna fucking punch you. Like, and they just have to work together, and it works so like effectively. It's a story that just flows easy. It's a movie that you could digest easily. It's a movie that I haven't been able to. It's a type of movie that we don't get so much.
They've been replaced by Netflix releases and Amazon Prime releases that are kind of hit or miss. Mostly misses. But like, it's the easily digestible content of, we're just going to release 100 movies like that during the year. Yeah. And we're going to see which one sticks.
So that's a great point, because those Netflix Prime releases that release 100 movies just like that with little to no oomph to them. What I think that The Accountant 2 has on those movies is You sure release your movies with no oomph to them, but there's literally no oomph to them. Like there's no back end support. There's not Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal working together trying to make this a good movie. Like like when you sign Kevin Hart to an 18 movie deal and you have I love Kevin Hart. When you sign Kevin Hart to an 18 movie deal and you have him doing stupid shit like trying to rob a plane. Think of it like what do you think he'd actually like to do? Kevin Hart is like a solid piece to have on like a Netflix, but I'm just comparing that the effort you put into your work is the effort you're gonna get out of your work. Making Ben Affleck be this specific character, Jon Bernthal be his specific character, having them work together in a great way. There is a line of effort. Everybody getting on board with this movie, knowing that it's fun, knowing that Ben Affleck and Jon Bernthal are just gonna have fucking a hilarious time working together.
Allowing it to exist is also a big thing.
It's like let it be what it needs to be. This movie, guarantee this movie doesn't work if it's like a very serious dark movie again. It doesn't work. But these two together, having fun, making something great, it works. And that's the difference between, like you said earlier, what gets replaced. That type of movie gets replaced, gets sent to Netflix now. And like I don't know who's watching these Netflix movies. I've seen a couple of them.
Some people, I don't know.
They're like, I'm trying to find the word. It's nonsense, man. How many people watch Netflix movies? Like I don't know. Like some of these action movies on Netflix. Like I'm thinking of like they made one with Woody Harrelson and Kevin Hart. Adam Sandler's been in a lot of them with Jennifer Aniston. These are good actors that are just not putting the effort in because they signed a deal ahead of time. Like I've seen Adam Sandler be like, "Yeah, I have to go make this Netflix movie," and you're like, "You have to go make this because you signed this pre-established contract. You're not actually excited about the work. Like, who cares about the work?"
Yeah, it's all about cashing in a check at this point.
Yeah,
which is okay. But again, it's just when I feel it becomes a short term, it's a beautiful deal. Long term, it's a beautiful deal financially. But in terms of growing your career, that's when you realize that it's you sign up for stagnancy, and they kind of regret it by like the middle of it.
Like I don't know.
Onwards,
the whole thing is just like a colossal disaster to me. But that's like why I think The Accountant 2 just worked even better. Because you stand alone in the midst of the shitty action comedy movies of the 21st century. They end up on Netflix. You end up in theaters. People are going to watch it because you're Ben Affleck and you can sell tickets. And you're watching and it's The Accountant 2. People like The Accountant 1. Now, people who like The Accountant 1 might not like The Accountant 2 that much. Because of how different they are.
But again, 8 years apart.
8 years apart, completely different audience, completely different movie.
It helps tremendously.
My dad's so excited about that. He loved the first Accountant movie. And most people are. They can't believe they're making The Accountant 2. The Accountant 2, The Accountant 1 was good. Very different movie. I liked it better. I watched The Accountant 1 on a plane. And I watched this one in a theater. And I enjoyed the experience more. You probably get some numbers already. Yeah, I pull up some numbers. We're going to see how it performed.
25 mil.
25 mil opening weekend. Sinners 42.
Second week.
Ooh-wee. Okay. Well, look, we can't. Accountant 2 can just perform up to what it needs to do. Right, click on that one. That's good. The numbers will be there. No numbers?
No numbers.
I goofed. Domestic. Click on domestic. Let's just see. Maybe we'll do daily.
Matter.
No. At the top, we'll see the daily tally for Thursday. They don't have Fridays. Oh, because we don't have Friday's numbers yet. The Accountant 2 in previews on Thursday. Okay, so I guess they didn't count them.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Mickey 17 still making money at the theater?
$8,000.
$8,000 for Mickey 17. And look, the point is I project The Accountant 2 to make money because people like the first Accountant and people like Jon Bernthal and Ben Affleck. More so Jon Bernthal, I think. I know that you were like, what's the account? You look at the poster, like, you put these two together, you're going to get something. And it really works. And The Accountant 2 is a great time. And to me, it's a prime example of curing the problem with sequels. Make them better. It's not hard. Put the effort in and improve upon what worked in your first go around.
And realize your scope. Like, it's not scope.
Be self-aware. Know who you are.
Like, don't ask for a $300 million budget.
They didn't need it. I think
it was 80. Yeah, it was 80. But like, think about it. A lot of sequels are like, we need to make it bigger, better.
Oh yeah, no.
Give me 100 mil, 200. No. I'm like, no.
This movie is not bigger, better. It is just better. It doesn't have to be bigger. Just hone in on what worked and keep doing it. Shout out to me. You want to know what the best sequel formula of all time is? Star Wars. Star Wars 1, the original.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like
the 70s Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
A New Hope, also just known as Star Wars. And then you get The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. There's not one of those movies that's bigger than the one before.
You could argue the first one was smaller, but even then.
Yes. Okay, for sure. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying between Return of the Jedi and The Empire. The point is, figure out what made your movie good. Keep going with that. Great example of that, although he made his movies bigger every time. Rocky, Sylvester Stallone. He's like, what's the best part of the first movie? The inspirational and the, go Rocky and Adrian, whatever. The second one builds on that and makes it better. And then the third one is just, we want to see him kick some ass. Let's do better. And then let's do bigger. And eventually he gets out of hand. But the point is, The Accountant is a improvement on its first one in sense of its creative and its ability to understand what it is. Self-awareness is a privilege. To be self-aware is a gift. Like, it's a gift. And Gavin O'Connor, Ben Affleck, Jon Bernthal, the team that works on The Accountant 2, is aware. I was very scared. This movie premiered at South by Southwest in March, and I was like, South by Southwest premiere for The Accountant 2 is the most ridiculous statement I've ever seen. But then people were like, it was fun. And then I'm like, fun? I can do fun. And then I watch it. I'm like, it is fun. I encourage. The only thing I have for this movie, why not have a May release date? May is packed. June, July, maybe because it's too packed. I think this movie is like that. This movie feels like the bubble, the precursor to the summer blockbuster slate. But it's a part of it for sure. The Accountant 2. So much fun. Go watch. You should watch.
Yeah, I should.
Bring your dad.
Dead ass.
Does he like? He probably.
Yeah, he loves.
This is some regular action movie shit. Like, not too violent, which I can I appreciate when a movie is action but not so bad. We've been desensitized to the worst type of action movie ever with John Wick fucking snapping arms in half. These guys are just like, you don't even see blood. Like, it's just like bullets go, and that's just how it goes. It's your PG-13 action movie, and it's awesome. Although this is rated R because they say fuck a lot. Because Jon Bernthal can't help himself, I think. It's a great movie. I suggest people to go watch this one as well. That being said, yeah.
Cool.
I'm good. So The Accountant 2, go see it. And as for us here today, thank you for watching us. Consider liking if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing if you want to see more of it. If you didn't like it, but you think somebody else did, share it to them. And if you liked it and you think somebody else did as well, share it to them too. That's all my CTE. I did all the call to actions. Maybe YouTube will put us on the suggested page. Fireworks.
Oh, no, it's the bubble. Boy, I'm disappointed.
Horse shit.
You can't do it at the same time as me.
Okay, do it again. I'll try again. I'll try. Now give me a bubble. I don't want a bubble. Give me a fucking fire. Let's put them on there.
They failed this.
Maybe we just do them ourselves.
Fa la 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 la.
Okay, bye.